There are vampires, there are originals, and then there is Klaus Mikaelson, a name whispered with fear across centuries. A creature born not just from immortality, but from conflict, rage, and something far more dangerous, evolution. Klaus is not simply a predator. He is the moment when the rules of the supernatural world broke. Subscribe now to More Vampires, where legends are dissected and rebuilt. Klaus Mikaelson was not meant to exist as he is. Born over 1,000 years ago in a world ruled by fear of the unknown. He was the son of Elijah Mikaelson, the original witch, and secretly fathered by a werewolf, a truth hidden by lies. From the beginning, Klaus was different, not just emotionally, but fundamentally. His childhood was shaped by abuse at the hands of Mikael. Mikael's hatred was relentless. Klaus felt it deeply. That pain became the foundation of everything he would become. When Esther turned her children into the first vampires, she also bound Klaus' werewolf side, suppressing the very thing that made him unique. But suppression is not destruction, it is pressure, and pressure creates monsters. Klaus' transformation into the first hybrid is a pivotal moment. When his werewolf side was finally unlocked, Klaus became something unprecedented, an original vampire, a werewolf, a hybrid of two apex predator species. This was a category break. Unlike other vampires, he could walk in the sun, transform into a wolf, and had enhanced strength. His healing factor became even more potent, but perhaps most importantly, he could create more hybrids. He was a creator of armies. Among the original family, Klaus stands at the top. Compared to Elijah Mikaelson's precision, Klaus represents unrestrained power. Klaus overwhelms opponents through raw force, but what truly makes him dangerous is his mind. He is strategic, manipulative, and brilliant. Centuries of betrayal shaped him into someone who trusts no one fully. He plays long games and sets traps within traps. Klaus doesn't just fight enemies, he breaks them before the fight begins. Fear is his greatest weapon. If your enemy is already afraid, you've already won half the battle. But Klaus is also defined by abandonment and a desperate need for loyalty. He wants family, but destroys it. He wants love, but fears it. This internal conflict makes him human, despite being anything but. The Mikaelsons are a war waiting to happen. With Elijah, it's loyalty versus morality. He believes in family above all, but his version is flawed. To Klaus, loyalty is absolute, and betrayal is unforgivable. His power to create hybrids gives him scalability. He becomes exponentially more dangerous with followers. Despite his power, Klaus is not invincible. He is vulnerable to magic, emotional instability, and specific mystical weapons. What makes Klaus truly legendary is his evolution. Over time, he changes from tyrant to protector, from monster to father. His relationship with his daughter becomes a turning point. Klaus Mikaelson leaves behind a legacy of power, pain, and transformation. He proves that even the most broken beings can change. Klaus is a balance between power and humanity. If you want more deep dives like this, exploring the strongest vampires, the darkest lore, and the real power behind these legends, subscribe to More Vampires. Because in the world of immortals, power is never the full story.